Hey everybody, ECW Fan to Collector here. And hopefully you've watched part 1 of the 100th ECW fan vlog, where I took in Spookables with one of the A-Team members, our Dishpan Frank, Jason, who runs Spookables, and me and Eddie at a small yard sale. And those clips were filmed back months earlier. And like I said, this 100th vlog has taken some time to build and get together because the group has so much things going on, and trying to get time off is a real hard deal right now. So anyhow, I'm going to show what I picked up of Spookables and what I picked up at that yard sale from part 1 before part 2 drops in a couple weeks. So here we go. At Spookables, I picked up Starlog number 240. I got this off Jason. Yeah, this is a nice Starlog. I picked up Fangoria with a Stir of Echoes. I need to get that movie. I really do. I need to get Stir of Echoes. This is number 186, Fangoria. I always try to find a cool, cheap Fangoria issue wherever I go, because Eddie's collecting that series. I think he's getting the first 100 Fangorias. I picked up Comic Scene number 6 with Batman. This is a time, this is back in the late 80s, early 90s. Bob Kane was the only one getting credited for Batman at the time. That would change to be a co-creator with Bill Finger. Let's see. And that was back then. I picked up a Starlog with Escape from LA.
Call me Snake.
Yes. Like I said, these Starlogs were in perfect, immaculate shape. I got Starlog with number 91 with Doom. These were some classic sci-fi magazines back then. Starlog was classic sci-fi. They always had something cool, like Fangoria. Starlog had its niche, you know, as a niche magazine. It had its flavor. Now, at Spookables, I made a trade with Jason, so I cleared a good bit of this stuff. But I did pick up some comics, some cheap comics from him. I picked up Incredible Hulk 396 with the Punisher. This was a missing hole in my collection of Incredible Hulk. I needed to get 396, which is a good issue. I got Incredible Hulk number 382. Maybe joining the Pantheon wasn't such a good idea. This is when Hulk... This was the Smart Hulk era when he joined the Pantheon, that organization. I got Green Lantern number 102. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, part of the series there. At the time, Green Lantern had joined the he had joined this group. Green Lantern and Green Arrow at the time was teamed up together. I was thinking about the Hulk. I'm half asleep. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. I picked up Green Lantern, Green Arrow 108 with a character that looks a little bit like a weird Batman type character, a weird spin-off. This is Replicon. I don't really remember that character, but like I said, Green Lantern and Green Arrow was paired together for like so many years as a title. And I picked up the 1990s solo Green Lantern title. I picked up number 2, Street Demons. Guy Gardner, baby. Everybody loves Guy. I gotta admit, they did him great in that movie. Everything fit Guy. That lovable jerk. But we got some more issues here. We got Lobo, a copy of Lobo, cheap. This was nice, 99 cents, 1 of 4. I was kind of happy to get that miniseries. I gotta get some bags and boards to put on these. I got Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew, number 15. I got this one because it has the classic borders of the JLA, JSA crossover. I like how they did that with the Zoo Crew. They had Super Skrull and just a lot of animals as a team up. And I had Spider-Man and Tigra, Marvel Team Up 125. This one's a little bit worn. And like I said, these were the dollar books in his thing. I had to get this one because I like Tiger, and I like some of the Spider-Man Team Up books. If I don't have it, I'll get it if it's cheap enough. And finally, I picked up, as a comic, I picked up Shazam number 1. And this is a key because it was cheap, and a key because it's the first post appearance of, I think, Theo Adam I think it's the first Theo Adam post appearance of him as a character in the modern era. So I went ahead and got him. I think either that or Dr. Savannah. I think it's one of those two. I also picked up some movies off Jason. I picked up Super, which is a near kick-ass type tale in a way. This has become a little bit of a cult film. It's got the God, I can't think of the guy's name, but it's like a small independent film, but it became sort of a very rare type film to get. It's got an interesting story with it. It's got a very interesting story. So I went ahead and picked it up. I picked up Spirit, the Spirit, which I used to have on a better Blu-ray than this, and I traded my copy in, and I kind of regret that. It's a great Frank Miller type story. It's based off the Will Eisner character. I went ahead and got it back, and Jason had it in this weird Blu-ray, and it's only by itself. It's just a feature film. I kind of, like I said, he had this one in the dollar section, but this one is the one I made a mistake on when I made a trade, right? And this is just very weird. Okay, I picked this one up, and I didn't realize it, and this is how stupid I am. Because I could be stupid. When you're a comic book collector of movies and games and stuff, you could be kind of stupid. So I picked this one up, and I picked it up, and it was Scream, right? Scream. I'm thinking, okay. I didn't realize Dewey looked like he was 20 plus years older, right? Well, I said, oh man, Scream. It's the first film on Blu-ray. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I was wrong, of course. It is the 5th film. I am like, are you crapping me? Am I really that crazy? Yes, I'm really that stupid. And hey, I had the fifth film of Scream, and I'm not gonna take it back to Jason. That's on me. That's, when you make a mistake, you own up to it. So now I have got to, if I want to get the Scream series, which I'll probably do eventually, I have to start and get the films. So let's go ahead and go on to what we picked up at the yard sale. Now, here's a little known fact. Me and Eddie are in a Sticky Goose video, and I'll tag him in this, and hopefully he'll see it. I'm half asleep because I had worked all night. I'm so tired, and I'm so wore out at the time, and I was like, Eddie's with me, and the guy comes in and says, hey, can you, I'm always courteous to people. If they want to look in the box, and I moved to the side, and I didn't realize it was him. And so we're sitting there talking, and or he is with the guy, and you can hear me in the background talking, and we talked about MapQuest with, and I don't think it was MapQuest. I think it was Google Maps. I pulled up. Like I said, I'm half asleep. It's pretty funny. Eddie said, you didn't realize who that was, did you? It's like, Eddie, me and Eddie both, it come to us while we was riding. And I was like, no, who was it? I was like, he said, it was that Sticky Goose guy. I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, you can hear our voices. And we laughed because, like I said, we'd been there since that place opened. We got there bright and early at that comics thing. You'll see us in the video. His video's up way before mine because, like I said, I was trying to get this 100th vlog together. It's been months. It's been a few months. But when we picked up off that guy who sold really good comics, I picked up some cheap Marvel 2-in-1s for $1. The Thing and Daredevil. I love this early thing, I love this 70s Thing and Daredevil team up. Like I said, I'm always collecting cool classic team ups. I got Marvel 2-in-1 Thing and Black Panther. I like this issue. And that guy was really nice to deal with. He was really cool. As you saw in the video, me and one guy that complimented us. So one guy was like, "Oh," he said, "It's nice to see guys collect together like this." Because I would flip Eddie an issue. He's like, "Hey, I need that." When Eddie would flip me an issue, hey, I think it was the guy we was buying off of. And he complimented us on that. I didn't film it, but I should have. But that dude was cool. Like I said, he was sitting there selling. We was out there early, man. Marvel 2-in-1 Thing and Captain Marvel 45. Because I had just left from work and I waited on Eddie in that parking lot, man. I was wore out. I went home after I left Eddie and slept for work again because I had to go back in the next night. I got Marvel 2-in-1 42 to Thing and Captain America. Chaos is the Cosmic Cube, which I picked it up because it's got, you know, the Cosmic Cube involved. I like that little part. I like that. I picked up Thor 231, and this, I didn't realize there was writing on it until after I got in the car and was riding, but it's on me. Like you said, if you make a mistake, I went up to what, 231. There's no need to be a biatch. If you're a collector, you make a mistake, you own up to it. That's how you do it. You're an adult. Suck it up. Suck it up. I got Red Hood and the Outlaws, #1. This is a reprint of the New 52 launch. This is the first New 52 appearance of Red Hood and Starfire and Roy Harper. I got Sensational She-Hulk 29. Eddie pointed this one out to me. This is one of the issues he kicked to me. Hey, you need to get this, man. I don't know how much this issue was, but this issue's got a famous cover for a pretty unique reason. Thank you, Eddie. I got Sensational She-Hulk #31, which is the first return of John Byrne. He returned to the title. As you can tell, he had left the title after 80 issues, and he was trying to, you know, for him this was his 9th issue of She-Hulk. Yeah, that's kind of cool. She-Hulk used to be a very lighthearted title back then. And now we're getting to the first appearances, man. We're getting to the first appearances. These were the 3 bangers. I call them the 3. Can you feel the bang, like DDP would say? These were the 3 bangers. And I'm glad I waited, because this one was $1. This was the issue #1 of Cable from the 90s. And I always thought I had this issue, but I didn't. This is the first appearance of G.W. Bridge. Classic G.W. Bridge. And he was in the Captain America movie from what I heard. So this was nice. That one shot wanted to charge like $8 or $9 for it. And that was back last year, the year before. Yeah, it was last year. Now, Eddie pulled this one out for me. He said, hey, if you don't have this one. Now, this one cost, I forgot what it was. I forgot how much this charged, but it's been so long. This is the first time that Rhodey calls himself War Machine. And he joins the Avengers West Coast. Yeah, that's it right there. First Rhodey is War Machine. He calls himself War Machine. And I got this issue. And this one is not near mint shape. This one actually has a piece, I think a little coupon cut out at the back or something. Or a little, you know, this one was not in near mint. And I understood that. You know, when you buy something, the seller tells you up front, hey, plus you could look at it. Eventually, I'll upgrade this issue. I'll find an upgrade. But I just want this for the first appearance of Crusher Creel and his Journey into Mystery #114. So eventually, I'll upgrade this one. But hey, I got the first Crusher Creel. It's not a near mint. We all know that. But hey, getting a first appearance of a character is key there for me. So that's kind of nice. But that's what I picked up from Spookables and the yard sale that you see in part 1. But you're gonna see in part 2. You're gonna see the rest of McKay's, and you'll see the pickups that I made from there. Because I want to make sure there's, you know, I don't want to make these vlogs 1-hour specials each time. Because this vlog, before I edited it down, the 2-part vlogs, could have been about 70 to 80 minutes. I mean, that was just together with everything. And I was like, no, let me chip some stuff down on it and cut out some excess. And some of us in the car, some of us joking around. So it's chipped down. But yeah, you'll see the part 2 with the pickups from McKay's in the next pickup. And, you know, you'll see some more there. And you'll see us at a comic shop. So stay tuned for that. But I want to thank you for watching. And thank you for liking, supporting the channel. I'm going to go watch me some Scream 5. This is actually the 5th movie. I wish they would have put Scream 5 at the end of it. I don't know why they just had put Scream. I was like, you sons of... Oh, well. We make mistakes. Till next time.